Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you may be. Thank you all for being here, for being a part of our amazing soul family. I'm so grateful. Hi, Marty. So great to see you. So, what I wanted to talk about today is um, shame. What is shame? What is shame to you? And where in your life do you carry shame? We still have some of this energy from the moon, the Pisces moon, that may make us feel a little bit victimy, right? Which can translate to shame, right? Where are you hiding yourself? And where are you using this excuse of shame in order to not be seen, in order to not be heard, and not in order to not put yourself out there? Had a really, really wonderful evening last night with one of my very dear friends here in the Netherlands. And we went out and we had a conversation. And we had opposing points of views and beliefs about a particular situation happening in the world. And, you know, for me, I am a person that likes peace. I don't like to ruffle feathers. I don't like to make a scene. And I don't necessarily, in situations like that, I don't try to confront people. I hate confrontation. So I realized something last night. Here we are in the sign of Libra, which hates confrontation, number one. And number two, it's the Pisces moon, which is all about hiding, feeling guilty, all of those kind of things. I thought, you know what? I'm going to I'm going to speak my truth. And I said to my friend, she's really probably my best friend here in Amsterdam. I said, you know what? I disagree with you. And she was like, what? And I laid out my points of views. And to be honest with you, I got very, very, very emotional. And I got very energetic. And she was kind of shocked because she's never seen me like that. And then there was this moment where I felt really guilty. And I was like, oh God, that's why I don't talk about these things, because I went over the edge. And then I said to her, I said, you do realize that this is not a personal attack on you, and that I am very, very happy to have this conversation with you, because truth be told, I can trust you and I feel connected to you. And I know you won't judge me for my point of view, as I will not judge you for your point of view. And she looked at me and she said, are you open to another point of view? And I thought about it for a second. And I said, I'm open to hearing another point of view. I don't necessarily know that another point of view is going to resonate with me. Was very transparent and very honest with her. And we continued to have this very deep conversation. And I came home and I shared with Guillermo, I said, had this conversation. It was very kind of, heated and a little confrontational for me. And I realized that what was actually happening was such an incredible blessing, that I was actually letting go of, and I was releasing some of this energy that I had inside of me that I was taking on from other people. And so I'd like for each of us to be invited to looking at the places in your life that maybe you don't speak up because you're afraid of feeling ashamed or shameful. You're afraid that what you have to share with others might not be taken in the way that you want it to be taken. But remember, that's not growth. That's not true growth, and that's not real true transformation. Real growth and real true transformation comes with authenticity. It comes with integrity. It comes with the willingness to say, hey, you know what? I'm willing to purge this energy out of me so that I can create the space for me to not hold it on inside of me. And maybe, just maybe, God willing, we can make the world a better place. It also gives the other person permission to feel safe too. And what would it be like if we could just allow everyone the space to know that they're safe, to express themselves? Imagine what kind of world we would live in. Imagine all of these places where there is hatred, anger, disagreement. If we would be willing just for a little bit to hear someone else's point of view. Doesn't mean you have to take it on, but just to give them the space, allow them to share. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Let's go ahead and let's begin the meditation. Those of you who are joining on any of our other platforms, maybe for the first time, this is the daily download. It's a 15-minute meditation every single day at this time, 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:45 p.m. Central European Time, where I am. Now, let's close our eyes, find ourselves in our heart. And from this space, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from this space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras and popping up outside the top of our head, forming a beautiful ball of light. Now switch your awareness into this ball of light. And imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up, out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some light and some dark. Through those layers, out into a beautiful golden-like light, and through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this beautiful energy. You feel the connection, the contribution, the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. And from here, we're going to ask for some downloads. Downloads are just energies that we receive from the universe. We receive these into our subconscious thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences. Receiving them into our subconscious, we change our beliefs. Our subconscious is the storehouse of our beliefs, both limiting and supportive. When we change our beliefs, we change our reality. So let's see what we got today. Creator of all that is, would you like to know, friends, what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body, to know that it is safe for you to live your day-to-day life without guilt or shame? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to trust yourself, to know that it's safe to trust yourself, to trust your inner knowing, to trust you at your core? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to move forward, living your day-to-day life without shame, that you're worthy of living your day-to-day life without shame, and that it is safe for you to communicate and let go of and share those things within you that you have decided and that you have judged as shameful? Would you like to know that you're safe to purge that shame, Release it from your body like a toxin. Detox your body from that shame. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body? To have courage, to know the Creator's definition of courage, that it's safe for you to have courage in every area of your life. It's safe for you to speak up. It's safe for you to know that as you move forward in the direction of your dreams and of your life, that it's safe for you to push the boundaries of what you thought was possible so that you could receive even more. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to trust your intuition? That you're worthy of trusting your intuition, that it's safe for you to trust your intuition. For some reason, I am getting the image of a rhinoceros. I love this energy, by the way. You know, a rhinoceros, do you think a rhinoceros cares about what it has to say, what it wants to communicate, what it wants to do? It just goes after it. It just charges after it. Tomorrow we have the full moon in the sign of Aries, and that is going to be a huge contribution, a huge push forward in the direction of that which you're asking for. So if you'd like to know what it feels like to borrow that energy with compassion, with kindness, and with mercy, just say yes. You don't have to be a rhinoceros. Sometimes it's not important that you charge as a rhinoceros, but just that you hold the presence. A rhinoceros is very intimidating. I have a person that I met, my cousin Tyler's wife's best friend. She's a veterinarian and she actually deals with rhinos. She's a rhino specialist. And she does this amazing work with rhinos in Africa. One time she told me that she was sedating a rhino and it didn't fully work. And the rhino woke up while she was in the middle of working on it. Can you imagine? She said she had to haul ass. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to have the Creator's definition of divine timing? That you know how to have the patience, yet still have the perseverance to go after, to have, to believe, to receive, to enjoy all of those things that you know that you want and that you deserve. And that you can do so without shame or guilt. If you'd like that, say yes. Okay, so let's shift our energy to those who require healing. As we do so, let's please just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Imagine them happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Let's please send healing to Brett and to his family, to his children. Happy, healthy, safe, protected, immediate recovery. Let's also please send healing to the families and the victims of this senseless attack on a synagogue in the UK on Yom Kippur. Please send unconditional healing and light and protection to them. And let's please send unconditional healing and light and protection to anyone who feels that they're not safe. And if that is you, please know that we are here to support you. Send unconditional healing and light and protection to all of those who may be living in fear. Yeah, wow. And last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms, rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself. Thank yourself for being here, for being a part of our soul family. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day, a miraculous day, an enjoyable day. And I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Also, if I just may add, tomorrow we have a very special workshop. It is called Intuitive Action, 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 and it is about the full moon in the sign of Aries. It is a really special workshop where we're going to learn how to access our intuition and to give our intuition the workout that it needs so that we can lead with clarity into the choices that we want to make in the week ahead. We'll also do a little bit of a meditation for that energy, for the energy of Aries. And it'll be a lot of fun. So it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. Central European Time. It will be recorded and you can sign up on the link in my bio, theprovocativeintuitive.com. Okay? Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at the download and then hopefully for the workshop as well. Have a great day, my friends. Thank you all for being here. Bye, everyone.